Good evening, everyone. Today is another magical day at Disney Springs. We are here to experience a restaurant that we saw not too long ago. There it is, Frontiera, right there. Super excited about it. Dave, are you excited?
I'm super excited for this one.
We had no reservations, walked up, and they said 35 to 45 minutes, so shouldn't be long at all. Let's walk around, explore a tiny bit of Disney Springs, and then we'll come back for dinner. You know, the number of times I've seen Frontiera and never been in there is almost embarrassing. I should be embarrassed with how many times I've smelled it or seen it walking by, so I'm glad we're trying it tonight. Now, I'd like to elaborate a little bit on my diet and what I'm planning to do and not do on the diet. One thing that I will not be doing on the diet is eating at Sprinkles. I love Sprinkles and I want to try it again soon, but after I've lost some of the weight. That's the promise to myself. Now, I haven't seen it this crowded at Disney Springs in the longest time. This is kind of a rarity here to see no crowds right here, but it's like a corner of Disney Springs with no crowds. Everywhere else, it's a mob. Now here's a kiosk I really haven't spent much time at before. Royally Yours by the Arribas Brothers. They have some unbelievable items here themed after, of course, Cinderella there, and lots of other Disney princesses, but mostly saying just Cinderella at the moment. There's a shelf of Belle as well. There's even a rose right there. Wow. And of course, they have so many tiaras as well, and they're all labeled with a different color price tag. You can actually find the pricing right over here. $19 for the green, $29 for blue, $49 for yellow, and $79 for that pink one right there. Now let's head into the recently renovated Lego store. I don't think I've been in here since the renovations. Tons and tons of different Lego creations all over. Of course, a wall to kind of build your own creation, and a super long line here for checkout. Oh my gosh, wait a minute, this line is not for checkout, it's for creating your own minifigure. Definitely one of the most interesting exhibits I've ever seen inside the Lego store. There are guests actually customizing their own Lego figures and naming it their own. Minifigure Factory. Your minifigure, your way. Now, I would go in line to show it to you, but it's kind of a long line at the moment, so we're going to wait off now. You can see it actually printing the different minifigures right in that machine. Now, they have areas for you to create your own creations, and of course, outside you can race your own vehicles. I'm really glad they kept this area right here where you can kind of race your car down the track against other racers. This is the piece that you have like as a controller piece. See, like controls things, just a standard gray piece. Right here, white piece, yellow piece, blue piece. It's just every kind of Lego you can imagine. Now, printing your own minifigure costs $11.99. I'm sure we'll take a look at it in the future, but you can also build kind of a more standard minifigure here with pieces inside these tubs for $9.99. I have no idea what this is, but we're about to find out. Oh, I got Chicken Man. It's reading my paw. I got Chicken Guy. There you go. Crowded, 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 as you imagine, but that means it's popular. Sure enough, just got the text that the table is ready. Let's go enjoy Frontiera Cocina for the very first time. Being seated now, take a look right there at the lights. Love that. Here's the bar. We're actually going out to the patio. Sure enough, got our table here at Frontiera Cocina. Take a look at this amazing view. Right over here, we can see Springs Bottling Company, and it's nice and quiet on the patio. Had no idea it would be this nice and quiet. Looking at the menu now, so many amazing looking options. The carnitas looks really good. The chicken enchiladas also calling my name. We're gonna ask our server what they think when he gets something. David, what looks good to you?
There's a variety of good looking options. There's the shrimp over there, sounds fantastic. Those enchiladas do sound good. All kinds of good stuff.
Tacos too. I feel like something bigger though. Like some full entree. I feel like you gotta get the whole experience here. So sure enough, we have decided we're going to get the queso as an appetizer to start it all off, because apparently it is amazing, and like a cheese stick, it just kind of pulls apart. I'm very excited about that. And then I am getting our server's favorite dish, the one I was looking at, the chicken enchiladas. That, if they're good, it could be like the best ever. We'll see, we'll see. David, what are you getting?
I'm getting the shrimp mojo, which was also highly recommended. We'll see how it all tastes.
That was my second pick, honestly. So this is gonna be a really good meal. Oh my gosh, very excited. Our appetizer from Frontiera Cocina has arrived. The queso, look at it right there. Absolutely delicious looking. Comes with 2 sauces, a mild and a hotter one, and some tortillas. David, are you excited?
I'm Very excited for this.
Okay, let's do it. Take a look. The cheese is a very interesting one there. Kind of like it pulls apart a little bit. Wow. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Here it is. Bon appetit, Frontera's queso. I'm gonna try just the cheese by itself. I want to make sure the tortilla isn't throwing off any flavors, so I'm gonna try just the cheese. You gonna do it, David?
It's a good idea.
All right. That is the way to enjoy it, right there. I would not use a tortilla at all. Oh my god. You know, it's been a little while since I've had that queso like this, and I think the last one was at a restaurant called Rio Grande Cafe. And it was really good, but this is, I think, some of the best. I love this. Oh my gosh, I can see myself getting this one again and again. Dave, what do you think?
I think the poblano peppers is a good addition. I definitely like the flavors on that one. But Mike hasn't had some of the best queso that I've ever had.
See this for pro right here.
It is very good, but not the best I've ever had.
Okay. The only thing that's kind of thrown off by this one right here, the cheese, in my opinion, is the tortilla. Now, corn tortilla it's fine, but it is definitely not my favorite. The cheese alone, I wouldn't even add the tortilla. I would maybe save the tortilla for something else later on, but yeah, the queso, yum. Sure enough, our entrees have arrived, and David and I did not expect them to look like this at all. I've got the chicken enchiladas, and you can see the tortillas in there a little bit, but they're coated with onions and other sauce in there. It all doesn't matter. If it tastes amazing, that's what it comes down to. David's got the shrimp mojo, a lot of rice in there, a lot of shrimp on top. Super excited. We're gonna split them up and then try them. First bite goes to the one, the only, the chicken enchilada. Bon appetit. Not bad, but I'm a little bit underwhelmed. I feel like there should be an extra spice, there should be more flavor, there should be something pop, that big pop that comes out you, because it's a little bit more expensive, in my opinion. So for what you're paying, I feel like, you know, if it's the right item, of course, but it doesn't really stand out to me to be this amazing chicken enchilada. David, what do you think?
I agree with you there. It does have a hint of spice to it, which is nice, but definitely would have expected more unique, amazing flavors, especially kind of like that queso we just had.
Right, yeah.
There were some really great items here earlier. And so I'm like, it's all right.
Second bite impressions, just about the same. So chicken enchiladas, they're okay, would not go out of my way for them, and I don't think I'd get them again. David, you ready for the shrimp?
Let's try it.
Let's do it. Now time for David's shrimp mojo. Bon appetit. Between the two, right off the bat, the shrimp wins in my opinion. It's got a better spice to it, more flavor to it, but still not outstanding. Nothing I'd go out of my way for. Just, yeah, not really impressing me like I thought it would. Totally agree. If you're here at Frontera, you definitely want to get that queso. That's the one to go for first. These two, they're okay, not my favorites. So I have changed my mind just a little bit. The enchilada, in my opinion, now wins over the shrimp mojo, but just barely. Just barely. So the search for the best Mexican restaurant in Orlando continues.
Oh, it's not at Chuy's?
Yeah, no, Chuy's was amazing. I'm going to give it to Chuy's. It was amazing. Not saying that, but it continues.
It continues.
Okay. Overall thoughts on Frontera? It's okay. It's okay. I cannot see myself going back. It's a strong one. It is, and I know that that review is not what I expected at all, but that's just how I feel. So David, at some point in the future, do you want to go on Characters in Flight Balloon over there?
I would love to. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun.
Okay, we got to try it. There's almost always a discount for it on that discount website. When I remember the name, I'm going to put it right there. But you can find it for a much cheaper price. Now, speaking of other items to try all around Walt Disney World and Disney Springs, looking at Yi Sake here, or Japanese street food. They also have Stargazer's Bar right across the way by Planet Hollywood, places I've never been before. And with that, we are off a quick adventure to Disney Springs. A lot of fun sharing it all with you. Until next time,
have a magical day.
See you real soon.